Councillor Vester, you can now move your amendment in relation to the recommendation 2.5. You've got up to 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. When the electorate speaks, we must listen. When the law is written, we must abide. As councillors, it is our duty to uphold the Constitution and to respect our residents, always working in their best interests. Our amendment seeks to uphold those values, but to do so, we must work together, finding common ground in democracy. Proportionality is not political wrangling. It is what is fair and equitable. It is what our voters expect. It is what democracy demands. Tonight, we have a decision to make based on law, not politics. The original proposal seeks to enshrine the status quo, but the status quo is just that, the state in which the council was before. To increase the committee size allows representation, it allows debate, it upholds the law. That's why the council has already increased seats on the People Committee, to uphold the law and to reflect change. So why not other committees? If it is reasonably practicable to do so, which we believe it is, we must oblige. To standardise at 15 reflects the existing committee size whilst respecting proportionality and the electorate in a way that the status quo simply does not. Standing still will not drive us forward. It will not make the electorate feel listened to. It will not uphold the law. Let our first action as the Council of 2022 be constructive. Let us work together to ensure change, to listen to our residents, to uphold the law. Without this, how will tens of thousands of residents in Beddington, St Helier and Hackbridge have representation? How will residents have their say on planning or the environment? How will we, collectively, be able to represent our residents knowing that certain voices are excluded? How will you feel knowing that some residents' voices are now worth more than others? How will you uphold proportional representation nationally but refuse it locally?
Over my many years in local government, I've come to the conclusion that the vast majority of people, from whatever political persuasion or none, become councillors because they serve their community and the people who live in it, to represent their views, to untangle bureaucracy for them, and to ask questions on their behalf. In fact, at a briefing I attended last week, we were reminded of this very fact. That's what we do as new councillors. That's what we were told we should do. So I ask, how do we carry out these instructions when we're being denied access to the very vehicle which will allow us to do so? I can assure you, Madam Mayor, that Labour councillors are not afraid of hard work, and we relish the opportunity to work hard on behalf of our members and our residents, because we need to have that input. We are asking that we work very hard by being members of all standing scrutiny and regulatory committees. That way we can truly represent our electorate who voted for us, the three of us, in very vast numbers.
Look, friends, the Labour group strongly feel that representation of minority members here provides better scrutiny in decision-making. Better scrutiny in decision-making. And that is the key and important thing to remember as I viewed the last 4 years from that side. We appeal to you as Democrats to support the democratic voice of the electorate who chose unequivocally new representation. This seconding by the Labour group indicates our will to work for residents and be that sage voice at council. Thank you.
Tonight, the Labour Party tabled an amendment to reflect proportionality and allow all of our residents to have a voice on committees. Unfortunately, the Liberal Democrats voted against that. What that means now is they voted to protect the status quo.
However, we will still continue to do that through other means, through other ways. We won't give up, we won't be put down, we won't be shut down. Thank you.